Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA this Saturday afternoon. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. As we head towards the playoffs, let's see where the Eastern Conference standings sit. You look at the Bulls, currently 8th in their conference. They're hoping to keep that playoff spot. And, of course, Buffalo, only 2 spots back.
Right now for Buffalo, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Levine and Williams are the 2 forwards. Giddey and White pair to make the backcourt. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. And for the Stars, Derrick Rose is out there with Malik Monk. Then there's Butler, then there's Jalen Duren, and it's Banchero in at the 4. And this game could be meaningful for both teams, Clark, in terms of playoff position.
I think you're right, and that's why I expect a real heated battle. I mean, no team wants to back into the playoffs. You want to come in on an uptick and playing good basketball.
Clock at 6. Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Well, he's experienced at running screen and rolls, isn't he, guys? I mean, Rose is a pro at picking the defensive part in pick and roll situations.
Now here's Levine. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Duren. These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for the Bulls.
First free throw is good. It's both from the stripe.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Yeah, Buffalo's head coach and I were able to chat. And one of their main defensive focuses, Nikola Vucevic. Coach telling me that Vuce has the big body, plus he can really shoot it, but they really emphasized boxing him out. Nikola is great at converting misses into second chance points. Boxing out. It's back to the basics, guys.
Allie, thank you. Offensive rebound. And Carroll passes to Rose. Nails the wide open jumper.
You know what? You can see the confidence Rose has. Being able to just catch and shoot it and get it up quickly.
Outside Giddey. It's Vucevic, high post. Pass to Levine. Over Butler. Shot by Levine, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
All alone on the break. Here's White. It's tipped.
Yeah, this is something we might see Banchero work on. Improving his ability to knock away shots.
Monk finds Banchero. Duren with a screen on White. And Carroll passes to Duren. Unable to get that one.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Levine with it. Picked up by Rose. Monk against Levine. the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
For Buffalo, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Rose, the pass to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Well, some teams have put a premium on offense since the All-Star break. This group especially.
This is a hot offense. Recently, they've had no issues getting the ball in the hoop.
For Chicago, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Back to Giddey. Inside. And LaVine throws it down.
Always putting on the show. LaVine plays with flair and clearly one of the best dunkers in league history.
Rose, the pass to Monk. Back to Rose. To the paint. It's tipped. LaVine against Butler. Off the mark there with a 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Well, Clark, he's a former 1-1 back in 2022. The league better watch out. Paolo Banchero is coming.
And he's coming with force, B.A. Loved him his 1 year in college. Loved his mobility, his strength, his savvy, and all of that on display as he's going to be one of the bright stars in the years ahead in the NBA.
Now here's Monk. He's scoreless.
Boy, nice use of the fake that time by Monk. And quite honestly, in today's game, I think we could see more of that.
Buffalo shooting their initial free throws of the game here. The free throw drops for Monk. And Monk drops them both. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
LaVine with it. Now guarded by Butler. Giddey passes to Vucevic. Got a hand on it.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
And it's Butler with the jam.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Bulls trail by 8. Outside Giddey. LaVine with a screen on Rose. Giddey passes to White. Picked by Vucevic. Williams from long range. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
White against Monk. Butler taking his time here. Banchero left side. 6 on the shot clock. And Williams over to help. And that one's good.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go. Away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Giddey. No points yet. Goes back up. Outside for LaVine. White for 3. And it's good. Credit LaVine with the assist. And the action on hold. It appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Man, that's tough to see.
Yeah, that type of injury is always worrisome. Hopefully, he's okay.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
Buffalo making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Outside for Butler. That one drops for him. Butler's got his second basket of the game.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
And they're in the top 10 in three-point shooting. Some solid deep shooting from this team. Just enough to stretch out defenses.
And holding opponents to a low shooting percentage is their foundation for being competitive every night. Now here's Vucevic. Still without a bucket. Giddey finds White. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him.
Here's Caldwell Pope, averaging around 5 points a game. The basket counts, and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
And they're really attacking the paint with a fury.
They sure are looking to get their buckets up close and personal.
Dosunmu, he's checked in for White. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Stars.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me. Not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
You know, Nikola Vucevic, guys, just goes to work when he gets an opportunity to score. I mean, he's a very, very polished offensive player.
And the dunk by Duren.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
Here's Giddey. Turned in an outstanding game against Washington. Dosunmu outside. Williams on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Williams has got 8.
A great find by Giddey, a tall guard who sees the floor so well.
Outside Butler. To the middle. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Dosunmu. No made baskets yet. And again, it's Chicago.
And good execution by Levine with the pass. I mean, showing improved leadership skills here.
And the dunk by Duren.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Now here's Giddey. A steady force on their offense. Recording around 14.5 a game.
No higher percentage shot than that, guys. You love seeing Vucevic finish at the rim like that. Excellent aggressiveness there.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Levine with a steal. Going inside. And then jammed it down as he goes right over Jimmy Butler.
And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
Now here's Banchero, a guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Here's Dosunmu. It's a three-point game. Picked by Vucevic. 5 to shoot. Dosunmu goes in, and he buries his first look.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Look, that's exactly what you want to see from Butler. He's at his best when he's attacking the rack.
And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight, to give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest.
Oh, showing off his moves. Giddey can be pretty sly with the ball.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Second chance shot. Williams against Banchero. Outside Butler. Shoots over to Sumu. Chicago with a rebound. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards. And you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Allie, he's certainly got the skill level. Now here's Ball. An 11-point game for him in the win against Washington.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Outside Watson. Over Buzelis. And it's Watson missing.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
The three from Ball. Here's Levine. Out of bounds. Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. Chicago making a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in.
Jalen Horton Tucker.
Left side Levine. And Levine throw it down.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Here's Hardaway. He can't hit that time. Chicago leading. Shakes him. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter. Knocks it loose. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Let's take a look at the numbers for Jalen Duren.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for the Stars. And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Tough call for his coach. Second foul already. We'll see how much the staff trusts him.
A minute 35 left in the first. Smith outside. Pass to Levine. Beyond the arc. Nails it from 3. Levine's got 9.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. Levine can do a lot of damage from deep.
And now the 2K leaderboard will give us a glimpse of the top rebounding teams in the second half of the season.
Incredible rebounding numbers since the break. They've put in a lot of effort on the glass.
Banchero the screen. Caldwell Pope against Ball. Right side Hardaway to get back on track. Pass to Watson. Clock is at 3. From the right block, Chicago with a rebound. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Smith outside. Back to Ball. Outside Horton Tucker. To the left side wing. For 3, Smith. Another 3 for Chicago.
We've seen growing confidence from Smith behind the arc. I mean, he takes these pretty readily now.
Levine against Banchero. Pass to Watson. Here's Cornette. Stolen by Ball. 13 feet out. The Stars pull in the rebound. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Cornette. 1 second left. And it's laid in by Banchero. Banchero's gotten his second bucket.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
And let's get an update on Derrick Rose's injury. Allie, you got anything?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Buffalo provided some info for us. He said there was some strong pain in the chest area, especially when breathing in. Likely at least one rib is broken. And this team really needs him. They aren't the deepest squad in the NBA, so we'll see how they move forward, Brian.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Ayo Dosunmu out there with Lonzo Ball. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker. And it's Smith in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. No good on that one. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Now here's Dosunmu. Pass to LaVine. Off target from outside.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Cornette sets a screen. Caldwell Pope with it. Guarded by Smith.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Second quarter of basketball. About a minute played so far. Dosunmu with it. Ball left side. And there it is for him. Ball's got his first bucket in this one.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Outside Watson. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Talen Horton-Tucker.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Chicago leading by 4. Smith with a screen on Banchero. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Bean does a really good job attacking. He plays with fearlessness and able to draw the foul as a result.
Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Cornette. It doesn't go for him. For Chicago, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. LaVine. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. And Buffalo shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Outside Watson, 6 to shoot. Cornette sets a screen. Watson with it, guarded by Smith. Here's Cornette. Smith with the rebound. Chicago leading by 6. Here's LaVine. Oh, hey, how
right there. Big time.
Woo!
Hey, for all that Levine can do on the hardwood, at heart, he's a pure scorer.
Whoa! Emphatic finish from Banchero.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Now Dosunmu. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. The three. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Levine's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Kornet. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Caldwell Pope's shot is off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Hardaway, the pass to Watson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Guys, I think free throw shooting is all about rhythm and confidence, and he hasn't been able to establish any rhythm there this season.
Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Kornet. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Chicago. Josh Giddey comes in for ball. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Monk's checked in for Buffalo. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Blocked!
That's the reach that makes Banchero such a hard defender to go up against. Hard to get over.
Dosunmu outside. Pass to Vucevic. From deep. Blocked again! And so the ball out of bounds. Duren touched it last. Shot clock at 5. Vucevic, a screen on Monk. From deep, Giddey. Duren with the rebound. The Stars trailing, and it's 6-10. Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
Giddey with it, now guarded by Monk. Levine, deflected! Outside Watson. Nate Watson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
5th in points off turnovers, and they make use of a majority of their opportunities from the line, finishing top 10 overall in this category, a team you shouldn't foul.
And the points off turnovers has really fueled their offense, giving them open floor opportunities and good looks at the bucket. Now here's Giddey. Outside Levine. Let's go with a 3. This shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Levine's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Levine, a remarkable scorer, and he can help you in a lot of different ways. Showing it all tonight.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Bulls leading by 9. Here's Giddey. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Banchero with a screen on Giddey. Monk passes to Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
Now here's Banchero. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Heat in Miami.
And he was a monster on the glass. Really helped them control that part of the game.
Duren with a screen on Smith. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Just 5 to shoot. Good defense by Dosunmu. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Buffalo making a switch here. Butler's checked in. Williams is checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Dosunmu. Here's Levine. From the high post, he drills it. Levine's got 20.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Monk against Giddey. Outside for Butler. Pass to Banchero. Yes! Banchero fighting for 2.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Outside Levine. Back to Giddey. And out of bounds. The Stars will have it. And here's a look at the teams who have been piling up assists since the All-Star break.
They're clearly on the same page offensively, and the chemistry has gotten better and better. The assist totals have been outstanding.
Butler on the wing. He's covered by Levine. Levine against Butler, and it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Chicago making a switch here. Dosunmu's checked in. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Oklahoma City, where they'll face the Thunder. That'll be the second game of a 5-game road trip. Now here's White. Williams from long range. And the three-pointer goes. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Caldwell Pope, the pass to Banchero. Now here's Butler. Back to Banchero. The 3 is up. The big man, Banchero, showing the range.
And he's doing all he... can for his team. Just perfect shooting thus far. Now, it's time his teammates, they really have to step up.
Vucevic, the pass to White. Back to Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
When it comes to winning big, basketball acumen is the difference. LeBron James said, quote, in the final 2 rounds of the playoffs, what's going to separate teams is IQ. There's moments in the game that a coach can't prepare you for, where you have to make adjustments right away. It's not experience, it's IQ.
He would know, Allie. Thanks. The Stars have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Here's Giddey. The Stars pull in the rebound. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
They had a tough time beyond the arc. A lot of their possessions ended in missed threes.
And, you know, that's a big part of how they attack and win, getting it going from the three-point line. But at the end of the day, it didn't happen.
Now here's Monk. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Back to Butler. Good work defensively by White. Bulls leading by 12. Dosunmu with it. Now guarded by Duren. DeSumo outside. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. The Stars shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. Banchero with a screen on Vucevic. Butler passes to Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Yeah, with his bigger build, Banchero sets a solid pick, and then he quickly rolls into open position.
Outside White. Pass to DeSumo. Outside Williams. Now Giddey to the right side. Three-pointer Vucevic. Drills it from deep. Vucevic has got 6 here in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Duren with the bucket.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
The Bulls shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. Monk against Giddey. DeSumo outside. And the shot goes. DeSumo's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, Vucevic so solid in all fundamentals of the game and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Butler passes to Duren. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic. And these will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, hopefully it's not from lack of effort on his part. But his free throw shooting, compared to what he did last year, has been terrible.
The Stars making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in, and the Bulls also making a change. Ball, he's checked in for DeSumo.
Good utilization of his height and speed to get to the line that time. Ball showing you he's got the savvy to draw contact.
And Buffalo shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. And the basket by Monk.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's White. He's coming off a 13-point game against Washington. From deep, Giddey. He buries it from 3. Giddey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And Carroll passes to Monk. To the inside. And the dunk by Duren.
And Jalen is just taking over in this one. This is how lethal of a player he can be.
27 seconds left in the second. Williams on the wing. Ball looks over the floor. Lets it fly. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Zach LaVine, he's been the guy making things happen for the Bulls. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And for that matchup with the Timberwolves, I know they're technically underdogs, but they don't think that. They think they're coming out with a W, man.
A positive group with a lot of confidence. And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Chicago Bulls.
How about all the points coming off those bench, man? I'm telling you, when you get that kind of scoring up and down the lineup, you can write your own ticket to wins.
Yeah, complete team effort, and they're playing an entertaining style as well. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Jalen Duren with a strong contribution so far on this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
They've got Jalen Duren. Paolo Banchero is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Malik Monk, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the shooting guard position. And for the Bulls, Williams and Vucevic are inside. White and Levine are out on the wings. And it's Giddey in at the point.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Giddey passes to Vucevic. And Levine throws it down.
Levine has that buoyant bounce. He just looks like he's floating when he goes up top.
Right side, Caldwell Pope. Outside, Butler. Pass to Monk. And stolen by Williams. Here's Levine. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
7th in assists, and I love how aggressive they are at pushing the pace off of turnovers. They rank in the top 10 in this category. They just love exploiting their opponent's mistakes.
And that assist per game stat is a real positive for them. This squad has no trouble finding ways to move the ball and get the whole team involved. And it's Monk missing. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Now here's Monk. He has 6. Down low. Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
Outside, Williams. Pass to White. And here's Levine. Williams with the screen. Three-pointer, Vucevic. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Levine's got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Caldwell Pope. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 8 rebounds in the game. And Levine, here we go. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Banchero.
Lightning move off the dribble. No one can slide over in time. He beat the help. Results in Levine getting free throws.
Both free throws good from Levine. The Stars have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Caldwell Pope against White. The 3 from Banchero. Oh, he's been lethal. Connecting again, making him 9 for 9.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Williams misses. For Buffalo, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And it's Butler with the jam.
Throwing it down in style. Butler playing with a lot of force.
Outside Levine. Back to Giddey. Shot clock at 6. Duren with the rebound. For Buffalo, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's the floater. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Zach LaVine.
What I love about Jimmy Butler, there's a lot to like, but he brings it every night. His consistency and toughness and production. Plays with passion, leads his team well. Love that throwback mentality of his.
Butler hits them both. Bulls leading by 15. Outside White. Giddey with a screen on Caldwell Pope. On the wing, Levine. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Levine's got 28.
Well, you know, this is the thing. When Levine's in rhythm, the shooting motion looks pure and effortless.
Now here's Monk. He's got 6. Pass to Duren. And the shot goes down. He's got 24.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Vucevic with it. And here's Levine. Butler covering. Monk grabs the miss. Monk's got 4 rebounds now. For Buffalo, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter. Oh my! Throw it down!
Awesome. Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Here's Banchero. The Bulls making their last shot. Duren, no good. Caldwell Pope against White. It's Giddey on the wing. Now here's Williams. 13 points in the game. Levine passes to Vucevic. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Vucevic has got 7 points here in the quarter. Now a timeout called by the Stars. Second half of the season, these bigs have been terrific offensively. Let's see how they stack up. Jalen Duren is second.
These big fellas come at you in all kinds of ways. They may not share styles, but they're all effective scorers.
Which is what makes that such an interesting collection of players for me. So much contrast in their methods, but success all around. It goes to show how many different ways there are to get it done in the post.
Now here's Levine. And he's got 28 now. Can't cash in the 10-footer. And so Monk will bring it up for Buffalo. To the inside. Here's Banchero. Another shot. That one's no good. 9 for 11 from the field. White, the pass to Levine. Back to White. Outside, Williams. Pass to White. Here's Levine. This one for 3. Gets the 3-ball to go. Levine's got 11 points here in the second half.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Butler on the wing. Outside Monk. To halt the run. The shot that time not on target. Giddey with a defensive effort. Pass to Williams. Vucevic with it. Monk covers. Puts it up from 12. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Vucevic has got 9 points in the quarter. Now a timeout called by the Stars. So Buffalo going with almost an entirely new group here. Cornette's checked in for Duren. Watson comes in for Paolo Banchero. Hardaway's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Fournier is subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Chicago.
Yeah, you know, I like watching Monk stroke it from the mid-range. We know he's got deep range, but that mid-range makes him hard to guard.
Back to Levine. Dosunmu outside. Picked by Vucevic. Dosunmu to pass to Vucevic. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Cornette's got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, Fournier. He's guarded by White. Inside. Back to Monk. Here he goes. And down it goes. 2 points. Monk's got 10 points in the game.
Even when you body... gunk up, he can still power through, especially on the drive where he's lethal with his strength and athleticism.
Now here's White. He has 7. Dosunmu for 3. Watson with a rebound. For Buffalo, they've gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Outside Fournier. Outside Monk. Outside Hardaway. Over White. Hardaway, no good. Bulls leading by 20 on Tim Hardaway's best nights, Clark. He can light it up from the perimeter.
Yeah, he's got a great stroke and can pose matchup problems when he's got it going. When that happens, it forces opponents to adjust their defensive posture. So he's extremely valuable when he gets it going, knocking down shots on the perimeter.
Now here's Monk. 10 points for him. Here's Watson. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 11. Dosunmu, the pass to Levine. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And here's Hardaway. Still no points. Pass to Watson. Left side Monk. Lets it go from deep. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Buffalo making some changes. Jimmy Butler's checked in for Fournier, and Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Monk. And the Bulls making a change here. Bulls leading by 18. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Coby White.
And he's been trending downward in terms of his average points per game. And a number of reasons can lead to this. But he needs to figure out how to get back on track. And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Phillips is checked in for Craig. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Oh, they get a hand on it. Ball with a steal. Pass to White from the arc. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Chicago has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. And the 3 off target. Buffalo has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Over to the wing. Right side Watson. He got a piece of it.
There you see Smith's length playing to his advantage defensively.
Here's Dosunmu, and there's the drive. Tipped, and they'll keep possession. Phillips' shot is off. Boy, a difficult situation for the Stars. Outside Hardaway. The shot won't fall. Well, the Bulls shooting just about 43% in the third. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Horton Tucker, he's checked in for Chicago. Now here's Butler. 12 points for him. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. So Butler will go to the free throw line. That's on Jalen Smith. And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.
Well, you go back and look at the career that Jimmy Butler's had. Hard to believe that he was the 30th pick of the draft when he came out of college. You got to say that scouts kind of missed on that one.
Now here's White. He's got 15. Gets the 3 to fall. The Sunmu's got 10 points in the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Pass to Iguodaro. Outside Watson. Butler on the wing. He's covered by Dosunmu. Butler's shot is good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Ball. 5 points in the game. Drops in the 3. Smith's got his second bucket of the night.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Screen by Watson. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 4 assists in the game.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Chicago ahead, delivering the blowout. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
Keep guarding now. We're doing a much better job defensively. We've eliminated second shots, which is great, okay? Keep that going.
Playing solid D, taking care of the boards, high priorities for Billy Donovan.
And I think the communication has been fantastic. The guys came prepared to do whatever it takes tonight, and coach is making good adjustments.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got Peyton Watson. Tim Hardaway is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's Paolo Banchero, and it's Iguodaro in at the 5. Now here's Levine. Yep, that one goes. Levine's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Hardaway, the pass to Watson. All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today, and you get to pick any player in the league. Who you got, Grant?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There's some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
The Bulls' shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Here's Levine. Rebound, Buffalo. Ball with a steal. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. And the basket by Dosunmu.
Boy, Ball has a nice feel for when his guys are open. He's solid, really solid when it comes to getting his teammates clean looks.
Dosunmu on the double. Tipped away. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. There's Ball with a 3. The Stars pull in the rebound. Banchero's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Pass to Iguodaro. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
This is what makes Banchero a difficult cover. His ability to pass it well in screen and rolls.
Ball outside. Picked by Smith. Here's Levine for 3. On target from range. Levine's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Here's Banchero. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Nice move. Doesn't go for him.
Yikes, how did he miss that? I mean, he makes 9 out of 10 of those.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game. Over the past few seasons, we've seen a big youth movement in the NBA, Clark, with the average age dropping to an all-time low.
Yeah, those are the facts, and it's great that there's so much talent. I don't dismiss or discount that at all, but you still have to have a level of value and appreciation for what experienced veterans can bring to your makeup and to your team. That experience is invaluable, and very few teams win at a high level without having a blend of young talent and talented experience, too.
Smith with a screen on Banchero. The baseline J. No good on the shot. For Buffalo, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Caldwell Pope with it. Pass to Hardaway. Banchero outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Giddey defends. Caldwell Pope's shot is off.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league, Lonzo with the right decision there.
And there's the call on Banchero. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He'd been turnover free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
Fournier's checked in for Caldwell Pope. Luz Ellis is checked in for Chicago. Horton Tucker comes in for Giddey.
One of the most impressive things about Ball is his awareness. He's got great court awareness and is a terrific distributor.
Now here's Fournier. He's guarded closely. Banchero against Ball. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
That's a nice play by Paolo Banchero. I mean, just has an excellent feel for the game.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's Watson. Counted. Now Ball. So, Clark, do you think the winner of the NBA Cup should be guaranteed an automatic playoff bid?
Man, that's interesting. I think it could make for a more competitive tournament. So if that would be the outcome, then I would be all for it. But what happens if the tournament winner is the #1 seed at the end of the season? I think you'd have to find alternative incentives then, BA.
Now here's Dosunmu, defended by Hardaway. Horton Tucker can't hit. For Buffalo, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this 4th quarter. Here's Banchero, screened by Watson. Now here's Banchero. Chicago with a rebound. And here's Horton Tucker. Wide open. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Horton Tucker's got his first points of the night. The Stars shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Hardaway, the pass to Watson. To the paint. Back to Banchero. To the middle. And it's Watson missing.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Horton Tucker can't hit.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And there's the foul. It's on Ayo Dosunmu. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that. And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Outside Hardaway. Monk for 3. Horton Tucker grabs the miss. Pass to Dosunmu for 3. The Stars pull in the rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Now here's Duren. Here's Monk. Duren with a screen on Smith. And here's Duren. Stolen by Ball. And a fast break now for the Bulls. And the basket by Horton Tucker. Horton Tucker's got 6 points in the quarter.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
A nice shot by Butler.
A well put together Butler, proving that he's just a little too strong there, not allowing the physical defense to stifle him at all.
And so here is Chicago. Ball with it. Pass to Dosunmu. Smith with a screen on Hardaway. Here's Dosunmu, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
Caldwell Pope's checked in for the Stars. And a change for the Bulls. Craig's checked in. Banchero surveys. Back to Butler. Out of bounds. It'll be Bulls ball.
Ball goes to Chicago.
Chicago has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Dosunmu, the pass to Ball. The Stars pull in the rebound. Monk's got 5 rebounds in the game. And Jalen Smith gets a whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Bulls on D. Butler finds Duren. Outside Butler. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. The steal.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
Now Horton Tucker. Up top Smith. Outside Craig. Picked by Smith. There's Ball with a 3. Connects from downtown.
Yeah, you know, it's a quirky release. There's no denying that. But he's a reliable shooter and scorer from the perimeter. Lonzo Ball making it happen.
Duren with a screen on Ball. Ball against Monk. Craig with a steal. Here's Ball. Up top Smith. Pass to Dosunmu. Now Craig. Butler covering.
2 minutes.
Outside Horton Tucker. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3 happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Clark, in your opinion, how does social media affect the game?
Monumental ways. One, I think the most direct way is that it keeps fans connected to players, and players have the option as to how they're going to engage with their fans directly, player to fan, without any middle person. And that is valuable both ways, except when the narrative turns negative. That's the other side of the coin. And when you say things publicly on social media platforms, it's impossible to retract them. You might be able to erase them, but they're still out there in the stratosphere.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Monk against Ball. The kick out to Banchero. 6 on the shot clock. Out left to the wing. Here's Duren. Puts up a 3. And Craig pulls it down.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bulls.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And give them credit for what'll be their 38th win of the year.
And they end up taking all 3 games against them this year. They just dominated this matchup against Buffalo.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Zach LaVine.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense.
At the line for the Bulls.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tees.
Number 15, Julian Phillips.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Phillips. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And